national mores of America. I wanted to take a moment to deal with a Facebook post that I saw this morning. And this is really a symptom of a bigger issue, but I want to make sure that you know how to deal with it when you see it on Facebook and how to learn how to disseminate fact from fiction, truth from belief. Now, at the outset, I make no claim as to the right of people to believe what they will, but I do and I will not allow anyone to make a claim that is not based on evidence and purport to teach that as fact. All right. So if you're on Facebook sharing all this information and it's not actual, it's not factual, and I see it, I'm going to check you on it. So I'm going to share my screen with you all real quick. And we're going to get into this first post that I was tagged in for the day that I saw today. And we're going to get right down to it. All right. So first thing I'm going to do, share my screen with you. And we're going to go over to this Facebook post. All right. So now, this is the post that we're talking about in question. Beautiful picture of some brothers and sisters dressed in what I'll use colloquially as a Native American gear. And the post says, the indigenous people of the West, the true indigenous people of the Americas, and not the fake Siberians. Black people was here first before anyone came along. All right, that's the statement, the basis of the statement. Now, there were some comments before I got involved, but my first comment was very simple. I agree on the post in that the origin of the inhabitants, the original inhabitants of this land, are heavily melanated people. I do not agree with using biblical historicity to substantiate the claim. The brother immediately says that's okay, and I'm sure I don't agree with you, but we're the same people. Now, my initial instinct is, well, that's a mighty jump to assume you won't or don't agree with me, as I've not made a claim for you to agree or disagree on. Just by your words, I can tell we will not agree. Peace and one love. So wait a minute. So you're standing on the claim that the original inhabitants of this land are the biblical tribe of Gad, which you see right here, G-A-D, the tribe of Gad. And as we read in the beginning of the post, the true indigenous people of the Americas and not the fake Siberians. So my question is, are you standing on this claim that the aboriginal inhabitants of this land are of the biblical tribe of Gad? Would you care to demonstrate evidence to support the claim? He said, did I say that? The ancient blacks that was here was a mixture of people. So was Gad. Now I'm confused because either they black people, either they was black or a mixture. Which one? Now, y'all good people, the sister jumps in and says, no debates here, just great info. Keep pushing knowledge. And I beg to differ that this brother is trying to push belief instead of knowledge. So the brother says, are you the same as the Beja tribe or Beja tribe of Sudan? But y'all still black, right? Okay, I addressed the sister first. My sister, we need to clarify. Then I addressed the brother. I am the same as any people on the mother continent, although I may not share in cultural paradigm. To assume the natives of this land are a biblical tribe means we have to accept a lot more as true. I, my dear sister, dare say that you do not condone slavery, you do not condone rape and torture, yet these are the very things that the God of the so-called, of those who subscribe to the 12-tribe chart tell you is permissible. It's not truth that the aboriginal people of this land are a biblical tribe. It is not true. I'm not sure what her comment meant about he's a guy with long hair. I don't know what that meant. Now, I agree that we need to share information, and I agree on the premise of the post, again, that the aboriginals are melanated people. However, there is no evidence to support the claim that the aboriginal people are a biblical tribe. It is fine to believe that, and I make no statement on what people believe. However, belief does not equal truth. Now, this is how you know when somebody cops out. This is when you watch somebody cop out. How is debating helping our people? It seems to me like it's all about ego. Cop out number one, and I'm going to address both of those. We're saying the same thing, just in a different language, and I beg to differ. We are not saying the same thing. You are saying, as by your sharing of the meme, that Gad, a biblical tribe, is the Native Americans, the people that was already here. Okay? If you wasn't, you are welcome to call yourself a Moor, Israelite, or whatever. All I know at the end of the day, we are one people. That's the other cop out. Well, all I know at the end of the day, if all you know is we the same people, why are you posting this up like it's fact? The next thing, my response and final response that has not been refuted or rebutted at this point, 42 minutes later, is debating is a mechanism by which truth can be ascertained and disseminated. Nothing to do with ego, because I don't subscribe to that. However, one must be willing to substantiate a claim with evidence. Okay? One must be willing to substantiate a claim with evidence. All right? Now, first thing we got to do is, if you accept that the Aboriginal or native inhabitants of this land are a biblical tribe, that means we have to take the Old Testament and examine that, because that's where you're getting the concept of a tribe of Gad. Okay? Now, if you cannot produce evidence to substantiate the claim that the tribe of Gad is the Native Americans, and I'm not talking about the Bible doesn't suffice as sufficient proof or evidence of a claim. You can't use that as evidence of a claim. If you cannot produce evidence to that fact, then you lost the battle. But now I want to get into something that the brother said. You know, at the end of the day, all I know. All right. Listen, I came up at a time before the internet. All right. I came up when I had to read the books, when I had to sit at a teacher's feet and learn. I had to sit at Kareem Bay's feet and learn what Moorish science was. Okay. And what Moorish science is. I had to sit and read the Bible. I had to go down to the library upstairs where they have source material, college material, and find this information for myself. So all of this posting up memes and I'm going to wiki something and I got knowledge of self now, a lot of y'all aren't walking through anything to know anything. So let's just be clear. The post is nonsense, is garbage, and it don't make sense. While I agree with the premise that the Aboriginal people of this country, of this land, of this nation, right, are melanated people, I don't think you can prove that using a biblical historicity to make that and substantiate that claim works. Now, if anybody wants to use any other source material outside of the Old Testament to substantiate the existence of the tribe of Gad on this part of the planet, please feel free to post it. All right? Peace and love. Brother Ali out.